I'm starting with that.
Press start.
I did.
He already did.
Oh. Last time on this dumpster fire, bean juice.
Yes. Bean juice. I will say a little bit more. So, start off the session with teleporting to the shrine that is outside of Clifton. Learned that it was a bigger shrine and had not been even slightly corrupted yet. Gained some new items, or gained ingots that you then forged into the items that you desired, and then messed around with your new items.
Yes.
Mainly Dawncaller's new items, but... and I'll leave it at now have a bag of holding full of juice.
Yes.
So what would you like to do?
Pretty sure the day hasn't ended, but we went through all beans, right?
No,
All
because
7 of them?
Yes, you have used
Yeah,
all of
we
the
used-
day's beans.
all the beans, because we recognized that if Dawncaller knew about these, we'd be in big trouble if it were to happen during a time where we are unable to supervise or unable to get to good safety.
Oh no, if it was back at Clifton, just bean. Cultist base isn't even there. You're in a cultist base for a moment, then all of a sudden sand.
And then I believe I still have the Shield Guardian out, just in case,
Yes, you do.
because of the beans.
Yep.
I mean, I think at this point, we just go to Clifton, or should I activate the orb to see the direction that we need to go to specifically?
Was there something we were supposed to do beforehand, or just go?
Oh, music.
I think
Sound.
we were just meant, after getting these stars, to go back to Clifton to deal with the Stone Titan. And then from there we meet up with Perrin again, / we could always contact Charles, get more information on how to move this thing.
Last time you talked to Charles, he said to contact him when you were at Clifton ready for the transport.
Last time he contacted us, he hung up on us.
That's true. The time you actually talked to him.
We still talk to him, though. I guess before he hung up on us, but whatever. But, yeah, I guess our thing there is to just head on back to Clifton, then. See if we can't get that moving. So then we can try to get back to the other shrine faster.
Okay, so you're gonna head to Clifton?
Yeah. While we travel, I'll have the Shield Guardian in the orb. Just the
Okay.
orb office. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you start out for Clifton. You know the general direction of how to get there from here. You know it's about
Last time you said it was about 2 days.
about a 2-day travel. Are you gonna head straight there or go to the river that is close? I am turning the map for you. So you are currently down over here. You can either head straight there or go down to this river and follow it.
The easier thing would probably just be go straight there.
It will be a little bit longer, but you're less likely to get lost if you follow the river.
Well, there's a straight path, though. That we can go straight to it.
I say we go straight to it.
If we
Time
need
is
to,
up.
we can fly.
Flying speed is not much better than...
No, but if we need to get our bearings, we can get higher elevation, is what I'm saying.
Point to Frostbite.
So we also don't need to climb as much. can just fly him.
Have you given Dawncaller back his bag? After you woke him up?
That's to say, we woke him up in the first place.
We woke
You
him
did
up
wake
for
him
the
up.
We need
last
him.
bean juice
We need
thing.
him.
You did wake him up to put his head in
yeah,
a
no,
geyser.
we would have, because Fluffy is going to despawn sometime soon, and the world can't have enough protection against his /kill commands if he doesn't have his Fluffy. He would do that. It's called Rage Mode.
I'm not arguing with you. There's this card.
But yeah, we would have given him back his bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I can say is give it back to him.
Okay, so you set off for Clifton. Words. Okay, have someone make a survival check.
Someone or all of us?
Whoever's guiding.
Is anyone guiding or are we just walking?
In order to not get lost, I'll put it this way, in order to not get lost, someone will make a survival check.
Dawncaller makes a survival check.
I can assist you in doing a survival check.
I mean, I will go for it. First one's a 20.
Nat 20?
No.
Oh.
No.
The other one's a 2. Be gone with you.
So 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's not cursed. Well, it's low-key cursed, though. I'm gonna have to watch that dice.
Okay. So you set out. You're pretty confident in where you're going.
It is this way. The other direction. This way.
You were about midday when you set out, unless you took a rest and left in the morning.
Well, technically, no, well, because we were outside, I guess, for the bean innings, so
Yep.
time would have passed.
We rested inside the thing.
So would it still be fairly... No, because we got... When did we get to the other shrine? It's like midday or something.
About
at
midday.
That point.
That's why it's still about midday.
So yeah,
Something-
hardly any time's actually passed because we've been mostly inside
Yeah.
shrines.
Okay. So you're able to finish out the day without any problems. Yeah, you can set up camp pretty easily and just rest. Do you want to take watches or just sleep?
One moment as I look at all the spells in the spell book again. Yep.
Like, couldn't we just sleep in her office, though?
You could.
You could always just have time going normally. Or sped up, slowed down a bit.
Or
leave a
because I
little
don't
there.
want Dawncaller in there destroying everything that I've done.
Boy, just send him into your prison area. Send him into the juice... Oh, you don't have a juice room yet, do you? You do have a juice room.
No, we didn't actually.
It's
make
not
that.
built yet.
We didn't actually make that.
Ah,
Not yet.
shame. Juice cellar. What's that for? Wine. What wine? We're ripening juice. Juice? Yes. What kind? Yes.
You don't ripen juice.
Shut up. That's exactly how it go. I'm ripening
You do
juice.
ripen
dude.
grape juice. Technically.
This is wine juice. It's not alcoholic.
I'll just go ahead, using the, Star spellbook. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
do Star's Hut.
Okay.
Hut.
Yep.
Okay.
So 15-foot radius, 30, total of 30-foot diameter then, so plenty of space. Then we've got a hut.
Can even fit Fluffy. He's not
It
gone
is
yet.
large.
He is a 10-foot dog.
Hmm?
There's 30 feet inside.
He said it can fit.
It can fit Fluffy.
Oh, okay. I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a question.
So it even can fit Fluffy.
Okay.
If anything, dude, guard dog at the door.
We still have a lot of animals, though. How big is the panther?
Panther's also large.
Slice of panther was medium. Same with the ferret.
Oh, Oh yeah, they are both medium.
Both mediums?
Both medium.
Alright.
Fluffy is the only large one.
Okay.
That should be enough space.
It's you're able to fit.
Yeah.
It's a little more crowded with all the animals, but
We have them
I
standing
can
watch.
assume that Dawn Color is using Fluffy as a pillow, though, again, so.
oh, of course.
Probably by the door. With Fluffy staring out.
There's technically no door.
It's
a hut.
a rounded hut. It's like a semicircle.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like an actual hut thing with the door and windows.
Well,
Just kind of spawns. Or is it just like up to the user's discretion how it spawns? Because like, you know, you have to enter it in the first place.
it's a dome.
It's a dome.
Yeah.
Fine. Stars dome.
I checked specifically the wording. It says it's a dome.
Yeah. It's just... Get domed, kid.
Okay.
They need silent snipers in Overwatch. No.
No. No.
I mean, we
Okay.
technically don't need any watches, because unless I say creatures can come in here, we're safe. This also stops magic spells from going into this hut. But if you guys want, we can still do watches.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Dawn Collar's already asleep on Fluffy.
Pretty sure if anything does come nearby, the animals wake us up if we need it.
Or tell
Yeah.
Frostbite, just be alert.
Okay.
Example. Head scritches, then sleep.
Okay.
No, it's just if anything. I'm gonna sleep, but can I stealth myself into sleep? I wanna hide my sleeping position. You got a 20. Roll for snoring. What? You said your character had snoring. Roll. So you're hidden very well, but they hear something so loud and obnoxious, they leave the moment they hear it. No, you snore so loud your intimidation checks past them, so they go away. They think a creature of a large size or tall or bigger is here. They don't want to mess with it.
So
Right,
your rest goes without problems.
On the bright side, you're rested. Downside, your teammates all have 1 point of
And
exhaustion.
you are woken up to the morning with screams. And you bolt up, you see that it's Dawn Collar laying on the ground. Where is Fluffy?
Getting ready to / kill.
Where is Fluffy?
In the bag. Where you last had him.
You need to get the little fluffy thing out again.
He instantly just spins the bag, pulls out a thing, and just throws it straight down. And there's now a Fluffy in front of him. He said, "Oh, good."
Rolls a 1d8. Doesn't get the fluffy. Oh,
I'm
God.
genuinely surprised, like, it was the wolf again. Huh.
No,
Well,
he's just hugging
You
the.
would have known, because you identified the bag.
He's just hugging the
Did I
wolf.
actually identify the bag? I know I identified.
No,
Yeah.
For the bag
Or-
of beans. No, you did the beans.
I
You know the
identified the bag
beans
of beans.
part.
I didn't
Which is the
identify the
bag?
bigger bean. The bigger bag.
No, it's all the same bag. Bag of beans is the same bag, so you'd be getting the bag to know the beans.
No, actually, yeah. Yeah.
that's true. It is the
It's all
same.
one
It is
bean.
all one
It's
bag.
also one
So
bean.
yeah,
Yes, the bean is one bean. The bag is a bean. The world is the bean. Killer bean.
And it's like. Apparently the bag knew enough and it saved us.
I don't want to get / killed. The most
Dawn
practical,
Caller.
most OP command.
Mind if I look for any fluffy creatures in the bag as well myself?
he pulls out a ball and just throws it at you.
Can I potentially catch the ball before it gets...
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Go Pokeball!
Oh, that's a 7, thank God. Is it dex save?
Yeah,
Dex
It's a
save or
9.
check.
9.
She's trying to catch it, so wouldn't it be a check rather than a save?
It's you're trying to deflect a projectile hurling at you.
Use
Yeah.
Dawn
catching,
Collar's
dude.
not gentle.
Use your arrow catching feet, dude.
I'll say with that you're able to dodge out of the way so it doesn't land on you,
Okay.
but a black bear appears right next to you.
Cool. Some extra muscle.
You're not the right... I don't care.
Some of these can change.
I got Fluffy. He's just petting the wolf.
Could I potentially throw one?
He pulls another one out. Fine.
And did you know, Dawncaller, there's actually a third... there's another one. Do you want to throw that one
Yeah!
at Synthe? No.
As you're saying that, it's already being thrown.
No! I'm gonna dodge!
Do you want to try to dodge it?
Yeah, the moment I hear nope!
Make a dex save.
Oh god. Not 20. So 29.
Yeah.
You're out of the hut, you're so gone.
Before it even leaves his hand, you're out of the way.
Yeet!
If you want, you could catch it.
Yeah, I'll go for trying to catch it.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to catch it. And just like, aww. You're no fun.
Hey, Dawncaller.
Huh.
Go Pokeball.
You throw it at Dawncaller? Yes. He literally just turns and opens his arms.
A large black bear. Just a bigger one. Another Fluffy.
No, that one's for the last one.
Oh,
This is the fourth one.
A swirl.
But a giant elk lands on Dawncaller.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
So there is currently a huge creature
Elks are
standing on... A giant elk is.
Oh, giant.
There's currently a huge elk standing on Dawncaller.
Xerneas, I choose you.
And Dawncoller's like...
You really did take out a Pokemon!
Xerneas is a huge creature, basically. It had to be large or huge, but it's a big Pokemon, so...
Dawncaller just looks up and is like... Wow.
Ride him into battle, my friend.
Okay.
So that's a question.
Yep, I've double checked. It is indeed a huge creature.
If I throw one, is it then still under his thing because he's the one with the bag, or since I threw it, is it with...
So, since he pulled it from the bag,
Okay.
he still has control.
That's fine. You don't call it go Pokeball. Oh, okay.
Is Synthe
Okay.
paying attention to me at all?
I would say no,
No.
with what just happened.
I toss mine at Synthe.
Yeah, I'm not even giving you a save.
I waited.
Yeah, you timed that perfectly. I'm not even
As soon as I throw it, Dawncaller. So I try and get Dawncoller's attention.
How did I do this?
No.
There is now a tiger standing on your back.
It's another cat.
Another large creature.
Gotta make that strength check. Strength check or strength save?
Save.
Save
13.
at disadvantage.
Oh, damn it. 13? I roll higher.
13. No, this thing's large. You're pinned to the ground.
Damn it.
Hey, Dawncaller.
Huh?
I point to Synthe.
Huh?
Are you happy that I threw it?
He's still laying on the ground under the elk, but turns.
Are you happy that I threw it?
Yeah, you always get to throw one now.
We're buddies now, Dawncaller.
No, she better.
Ground buddies.
Okay,
I'm
this
trying to pull
is
myself up
starting to
underneath.
hurt. Can you move? And the elk just walks off.
I'm gonna try to get
So
out.
we've got 3 large creatures and a huge creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a dire wolf, a giant elk, a tiger, and a brown bear.
And you said black bear.
You.
Why did I pull up brown bear? My link does not work. It is a black bear.
Okay. I'm like, brown bears are significantly more dangerous than black bears.
It's just a brownie. It's not even a bear, it's just food. Chocolate.
I try and ask the tiger to sit.
The tiger?
Yeah. Does it listen to me?
No, I'm trying to pull myself out already.
Because I'm trying to figure out if it listens to me because I threw it, or if it listens.
Because he gave you control of the animal.
So there's now a tiger butt on your face.
On my face? I thought it was like on my back, so it was like...
Well,
So his head would be
okay,
on
back
my
of your
face.
head.
How did it land on me? Because I thought it like landed on
It
me.
landed
so like...
on your back, so it pushed you to your ground. So you were face first in the dirt, with the tiger butt on the back of your head.
Fun. No.
Yeah, I asked the tiger to get up, and it's like, well, we know we're safe if anything tries to attack us.
And the tiger
I
does
do
move.
think you forget I have juice. We are in a confined space.
Oh yeah,
I will not hesitate.
How did you get juice?
Does Dawncaller ask?
Dawncaller asked.
I thought that was you. I'm like, dude, did you forget the beans?
No, Dawncaller asked you how you guys got juice.
You were there with us.
You were
drank some.
asleep.
He was asleep until after the
The
geyser
second
was
one.
there.
He drank.
He drank
Yeah.
some of it. He didn't see where it came from.
The ground. We got juice from the ground.
It was a stronger shrine.
All right.
Nature goddess is just like laughing and chaotic. Ah, they caused this to happen. This is my nature. Ah. There's supposed to be a light guard. Yeah, light doesn't mean it can't be chaotic.
Okay, so he doesn't. He seems to find that answer to be satisfactory. So
That answer is satisfactory. You have answered my query for now.
So let's get walking then.
Yes.
okay.
Does the elk actually listen to Dawncaller, or does he actually listen to Synthe, by the way? Because Synthe technically caught it and then threw it again.
Or
He says
do
it's
you
Dawn
give
Color.
it a command? It did listen to Dawncaller already, but
I mean, I don't know. Can you come here a moment?
send that to Elk.
Yes.
It kind of just looks at you
Peace.
and just stays next to Dawncaller.
Eat. I see how this is. Plain favoritism. Nah, but... Down color. You gonna ride him into victory?
No, I read Fluffy. And he gets on the direwolf's back.
I was gonna say, I think we can get on some of these and then just book it to Clifton. That
It's
should
a
probably...
huge elk that can carry probably all of us. Except on color. With him. Maybe a walking pace. I mean, I'm more than
Do you
willing
want to
ride
try to mount some of them?
him. Yo, so,
Dawncaller,
Huh?
these guys still mostly listen to you.
Yeah. They're my fluffies.
Yep.
This is the Fluffy, though.
Mm-hmm. Can you make sure that these guys are okay with us riding on them so that we can get to Clifton faster?
Who wants to be ridden?
you run away. The elk would probably just be, I can do this.
They all seem to be like... It's hard to tell what they're thinking, but none of them really move, so... Okay. Which one do you want to ride?
I'll take the elk.
Okay.
Naming you Ernest. I
Fluffy-
mean, if they come again, we
Fluffy's
should at least
better.
have names for them, so... We already have a Fluffy. Do you want Fluffy and Fluffy? Then you won't be able
This
to tell
is
which Fluffy.
the Fluffy.
The Fluffy. Okay. So then, the Fluffy and then Fluffy?
They're all fluffy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Alright, Fluffy army of Fluffies and the Fluffy.
Just because I know it'll look cool, I want to get on the tiger.
You want to get on the tiger? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can get on the tiger.
Just imagine if you were your...
We ride.
Just imagine if you were a small person on the huge elk. Mix.
And Donko just kind of walks up to the front. Charge! And they all start running. And you're making great time to Clifton.
Yep.
I was gonna be like, centaurs. Dun 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 dun. A medium creature that can carry medium creatures. A centaur tower is possible.
So, since he is having them charge all day,
Oh no.
unless you try to stop him from doing this, they're just gonna keep going.
I tell Dawncaller, make sure they don't go too fast, because they can get hurt. You don't want Fluffy to get hurt.
Fluffy stone.
Fluffy just instantly stops. And you all just keep going past.
I tell the tiger to stop.
It stops.
Yeah, stop my boy.
It does not stop.
Darn you.
Dawncaller, tell the others to stop as well.
Okay. They all stop. But Dawncolor's just kind of waiting over, just petting Fluffy.
Yep,
Yeah.
they still need to take breaks. Just, instead of charging, they can just walk as well at times. Make sure that they get breaks so they don't get hurt.
Walk! Yeah, just points forward and while yelling that, and they just start going at a normal pace. Faster than you would go on your own, but
As soon as I figure out some sort of a spell that ups, like gives advantage to con saves, we are making them eat those fucking eggs. Ugh.
Or we can get a
Oof.
cleric.
We need to make sure that it works. Is the thing.
We get a cleric, definitely.
It doesn't matter healing him. If
No.
he gets hurt by the eggs, he still won't get the stat up. Like, he won't get the stat advantages.
No, but aren't clerics known for, like, being able to give you, just, like, let you endure things?
I don't know. We just...
Like, what if, I'm just saying, he power word kills the egg? Then you don't have to worry about it exploding anymore. It'll be dead.
After,
okay.
after some time, like, checking the animals to make sure that they're a little more rested and not...
Yeah, he goes at a more normal pace for what the animals can do.
Yeah.
About halfway through the day, you get to a stream, or a river, sorry, that he kind of just tells the animals to keep going, and they easily make it across, especially for the elk.
I thought he was going to say...
Dawncaller, just a moment. They should take a drink.
Water! And they all go to the water and get a drink.
I thought Dawncaller would just be... Feed.
So they stop and get a drink there. Then you continue for the day.
I tell Dawncaller they can go a little faster than walk. They can...
Charge!
Run, not charge!
They're going full speed now.
Yeah.
Dash, dash, wizard. I cast haste. Or expeditious retreat. Expeditious retreat and then haste, so double dash, and then double dash. Sorry. Normal movement, dash. Secondary dash, second turn. 3 more. Whatever their move. Oh, God.
Then pretty close to the sun setting, you see Clifton. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a huge elk at least has 50 feet to 90 feet of movement per turn.
You can tell the elk has to go slower, so
Yeah.
allow the tiger and black bear to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge elk.
I
Yes.
assume the tiger and the wolf are the same. The bear is what I think's a little
The black
less.
bear and the tiger are the same.
Oh, really?
The wolf is faster.
Sorry, long straighter than expeditious retreat.
Yeah, the black bear and tiger have 40. Wolf has 50. Elk has
Okay.
60. So you can either go a little bit into the night and make it to Clifton, or stop outside of Clifton and make it in the morning.
You know, I don't know how much of a warm welcome we'll get if they hear a stampede approaching the doors.
That's a good point.
We can have them slow down when we get closer and then try to move in underneath. Get Charles's attention. If we do this at night, it might be faster and easier since less are awake. So we could probably start going into the night if we need to find some sort of... You got any spell for, like, concealment?
I do the hut again.
Can the hut move?
I can camouflage it to look like a landscape.
Can it move?
It's solitary. I just spend 10 minutes making the hut.
Because, like, when it gets closer to night, we can... Like, we're making our way over. So, like... I mean, I don't think they'd even care that much, so long as they're going to stampede.
I mean, it only took us a day and a half to get here. I think we just make the remaining... just get there in the morning when we only have Fluffy.
I mean, should we get there at night, though? So that we don't have to wait a whole another day, unless you want to do stuff at Clifton. Because if we make it there that night, we can just hit up Charles and try to get this done without anyone noticing. So it's already night, and we don't have to wait a whole nother day. And I mean, yes, we could go into your office, speed up time a little bit, but we'd still have to wait the whole day.
I wouldn't have enough space to put 2 more large animals in there.
Your office is already pretty full.
Yeah.
Until you expand it.
Juice room. It's like, but even if then a full day passes, meaning everything else outside still has a full day to do stuff.
Okay. Dawn Caller. Let's stop a moment.
Okay.
Everyone.
The elk goes a little bit further. Then everyone stops.
You're mad at me for throwing that at you, aren't you?
No. And the elk bucks you off.
But you thought it was pretty funny to have the tiger land on Synthe, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you threw something at me. You got to get thrown too.
But they're my Fluffy.
Yes. Meaning,
yes.
You had the whole Fluffy embrace on you.
Yes.
A very large Fluffy to embrace you, and you're mad at that? You had a huge Fluffy embrace you.
Alright.
So we should walk up, I think, to the town.
I'm sorry, no, I'm just realizing. Dawncaller Sword is basically Cloud's Buster Sword, because it can now hold 2 stars and is a very big great sword.
Yeah, we can walk up to Clifton, and then when we do that, we're gonna have to ask the elk, the bear, and the tiger to stay out here, okay? We can keep the Fluffy.
The Fluffy stays.
Yes.
Okay.
The other 3 Fluffies will have to stay outside the city, though, okay?
Okay.
And then I guess we keep making our way over to Clifton.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to make it there. It is after nightfall.
That was the plan.
Where are you going in? Main gate.
Are we going in, or should we go into the cave?
There's the cave or the secret entrance.
Well, technically, we probably don't want them thinking we're sneaking around down there, so...
Yeah, so we just go main.
Yeah.
Main gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll probably still remember us.
Will
we can't ask for Perrin from there.
Dismount.
Okay.
I'm assuming Dawncaller stays on. The direwolf, though.
He does.
Yeah.
I gotta remember, he's a medium creature, not a large creature, so technically he can ride the... So I'm just imagining, like, wolf, big.
No, it is a direwolf, and those things are large.
Yes. It would still be a giant thwomp. But no, dude's only medium. 6 foot medium, but still medium.
And then, yeah, just at the edge, tell Dawncaller, make sure to tell the elk and the black bear to stay out here.
Okay.
Okay, we don't want them to get hurt because the guards get scared. And then I turn to the tiger, who I have decided I will call Bank.
Okay.
And I'll tell him, thanks for all the help today. Some head scratches. Until next time.
Okay.
And then we walk up to the front gate. Now, how scary does the direwolf look?
How scary does the direwolf look?
Mm-hmm.
Big wolf.
It's a pretty big wolf. It doesn't have like as much like sharp bones coming out of it or anything.
Okay.
It
That's
is a
helpful.
little bit more tame looking,
Okay.
so that definitely helps. But it's a big wolf.
The wizard.
Okay.
I cast minor illusion to do what? Give him kawaii eyes.
Okay.
That would just freak them out even more. So what's that for? Intimidation. How? They never expected.
So after you talk to the tiger,
Mhm.
they all go out a little bit.
And then we walk up to the front gates.
Okay. When you get close, you see the hobgoblin guards there. They look out. Who are you? Who is coming?
Same ones as before.
Before we get all the way up,
Okay.
I make sure I'm pink tiefling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they know me as this dude, so can't exactly
It's us
just
again.
throw on some
Hello.
shades.
We also have a new furry companion.
We can see that.
The wolf's always been there. Don't question it. Don't activate the /kill command. The world isn't ready for it yet.
The wolf is tame.
Okay. You have complete control over that thing?
Yes. The thing you have to
All
learn
right.
more about is its rider if we lose the wolf.
Hi!
Remember, he is not.
Yeah, we know him. Okay,
Yep,
you can
he's
come
not
in.
the brightest.
It's like, I don't remember you. Oh, you're with him. Please come in. Or stay out.
You can come
But
in.
if he comes in, you two have to.
They open the gate for you.
Mind taking us to Perrin?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll send people to escort you down there.
Thank you.
And two guards kind of come up and start escorting you towards the main tower. Going through the marketplace area, it seems pretty died down at this point. There's still a few vendors out. You see there's a few groups a little more nocturnal. But they take you to the main tower. And you get strange looks the whole way by having a wolf following you. But no one... you're in the City of Beasts. No one questions it too much.
Yeah.
It's just the druid.
Druids can turn into direwolves.
Yeah. You get to the door. The wolf is just barely able to fit through. But you see inside this tower, it's all made of this cobblestone materials for the walls. The floors appear to be wooden. And the inner walls are also wooden. Pretty much right as you enter, there's just a few other sets of doors. You're not able to see too much. They just lead you to one that goes straight to the stairs that go down. At the bottom, you see Again, kind of the rest area in front of the jail cells down there. And as you get to the bottom, they say, he's where he always is.
Thank you so much. And then walk over.
Okay. And yeah, Perrin is still at his desk, taking notes.
Any new activity?
He turns around, startled at first, like, oh, no, nothing really. It's been
2 days since we've left, so.
hasn't been too long, so not too much has changed with him. Just still taking notes on the new state, but
New stage? The one from before, or?
the one from before.
Okay. So, good and bad news. Has Charles talked to you yet?
No, I've not been contacted by Charles.
Yeah, so we told you were also the other one who could help out with this. It's night for a reason. This thing's got a skedaddle-skedoodle on out of here. Because, they be coming in masses, and we need them not to.
I
Just
don't...
a moment, and I pull out the orb. Safer place.
Yeah, good idea.
Go to the office.
Okay. Yeah, you go in, and you say, okay, so, I don't think you realize how dangerous it is to move this thing.
No, we know. Charles let us know. To a degree, he's not very happy with it, but he knows it has to be done.
So Charles is saying this has to be done.
If we want to try and save the city, yes.
He told us to contact him once we got here, so, I mean, we've talked to you. Should we call him here while you're here, too?
Did find more of the stars.
Okay, that's definitely
I mean,
good.
you can tell by the fact we found the shield guardian closet, so...
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
yes.
shield.
Okay, haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
so, there's a lady out
only
there.
2, apparently. And this is the second. The first belongs to...
Rage party lady, kind of bought her all
Suena.
the time.
Nope, that's the god.
Aaronese.
Aaronese, there we go.
Who? Okay.
Aaronese
Sorry,
is
Dark
one of
Champion.
the Dark Champions.
Ah, lovely. Okay.
Who we had the misfortune of running into, attempting to corrupt another shrine.
So we're trying to get this done to go back to the other shrine, see if we can't fend her off, or, not ever do that.
Okay. Wow, a lot has happened for you two in 2 days.
Well, it hasn't
Okay.
really been 2 days, it's been more like a few months, but
He just looked confused, like, what?
time's different in the shrines. In this time, it's
Oh, yeah.
been like 2 days, but for us, we've been at the... I'd say taking the time to read the whole library of books would have taken at least a few weeks.
It took you, I'd say about a week. Because a lot of the books were repeats from the other shrine.
Okay, so, yeah, about a week though. But still, quite a while. Then beans.
Beans didn't take that long, though.
No,
Beans?
they're enjoyable.
I don't even
By
want
the
to
way, Dawn Caller's outside of this thing. I don't have him inside the office.
I assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, the star bag.
I'm assuming you noticed the pretty large dire wolf that Dawn Caller was riding.
Oh. I tend to ignore him.
He's got the star bag, and,
The shrine gave him
Give
a
him
bag.
a bag. Okay.
that
so he's got the beans that come with it.
is simultaneously a bag of holding, a bag of tricks, and a bag of beans.
Ah,
He
lovely.
knows about the bag of tricks.
By the dire wolf, I assume so.
He does not know about the beans.
Probably for the best.
There are some dangerous ones. There are the normal
Yeah.
ones that comes with the bag of beans. The normal fun tricks like a geyser of juice or
Yeah, we
I
have a
point to
bag
the
of
eggs.
holding full of it now. This is full of juice. All I have to do
Oh.
now is invert it, and everything will die in an area.
Yeah, I also point to
Alright.
the eggs that
You
are
have the-
either super freaking poisonous and harmful, or do the stat increases.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
those
you
are
know, suppose you
very
know
valuable.
anyone
Okay.
who might be able to make sure someone can not die from those, cause
Well, I can make someone not die.
okay, be able to withstand it a little better maybe, cause we need Don Collar to be a little smarter, and
I feel like that's a mission that will take way too long.
we give him those eggs. Likely chances he'll at least get a little smarter. That he'll know
I
not
guess,
to throw the
yeah,
beans on the ground.
every little bit can help with him.
But
Okay.
New character art make
yeah,
Don Collar
there's
smart.
also an option in this bag of beans that unleashes a beacon to every champion of the gods. Not just the light gods, all of them. So we're
Yeah,
trying
that'd
to
definitely
make
be
sure,
a problem.
There's
trying
a
to make sure he doesn't find out about the beans.
mummy pyramid, which isn't the worst.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
But what was the other one? It was large bean, or what was that other one there? That I opened up the website. 'Cause there's like another one that wasn't that great.
Okay, so Charles said that this needs to be done.
Let's just have him say it. It'll probably be easier because now we're here.
I expressed interest in saving the city, and
That
if
is important.
we want to do that, we have to move it.
'Cause if we don't want
Okay.
everyone to panic because the
think-
mountain just disappears, it'd probably be for the best that the city survives intact.
I think if we're up to Charles, probably wouldn't matter much, considering he's stuck in his house. But I would
He tries
much
to help
rather,
where he can.
I would much rather not lose the one safe haven for so many monstrous races.
Yeah, it is important to have this. Okay, so
You want to talk to him, get an
We'll
idea. Well,
do
we're still going
this.
to contact him anyways. So
yeah,
he
do
knows
you have a
we're
way
here.
to get him here because he's kind of important for this?
We yodel a lot. Well, we just yodel loud enough and he'll
Bring
respond.
out the phone.
That works.
Oh.
Which looks like
Alright.
a rock right now, but then
You turn it into the
yeah.
contraption. Like, that makes sense. You always love building things.
You never got one of these?
Nah. Well, at one point I did, but I lost privileges.
You two have a history. Understood.
Yeah,
Did you
we'll
yodel too
leave
long
it at
into
that.
it?
And then I tried
Yeah.
calling Charles.
All right.
Here's one. Yes.
We're here now at Clifton.
We've arrived back at Clifton.
Ah, okay.
Perrin's here too. That's
I
all important.
assumed he would still be there. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I had a contraption fly by. Alright, so you're there. Okay. What time of day is it there?
Past nightfall.
Past night. Okay, have parents set up the proper rooms. I will. Should be there in your morning. Should. If not, I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay.
And that moment, you actually hear an explosion behind him. It's like, okay, gotta go.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that wasn't good, but guessing you know what roots he's talking about, Perrin?
Yeah, haven't done this in a while, so let's get to it.
Before we actually get to it, I asked, just a moment first.
Yes.
Would you be able to offer any more insight into these? And I pull out the dagger that I got from being chosen by the god. And I
Appears
point
to
to the
be a
pen.
dagger. I'm
So maybe not. It's a
not fully certain what you mean.
special boon from the
Oh.
gods that favored us.
Oh.
Charles didn't provide much insight into to it.
Yeah, I ain't any help with that. That's something every champion had to figure out on their own, from what I heard.
Well, it was worth a try.
Huh. Never hurts to ask. Okay.
For these runes, do you suggest I bring out the Shield Guardian as well?
No. There's not... This stage, there's not too much of a risk.
Would it be better to be done this at night or in the morning, or during the day?
It will take me all night to do this.
But I mean activating it, actually moving the Titan. Would
Oh,
it be
activating-
better at night or in the day?
No one will even know if it's done correctly.
Alright.
So if you think we should wait till the next night, I guess we can, but...
If it doesn't matter then.
I think it's
Fro-
important
if
that we
Charles
get
is
some
saying
rest.
if Charles is saying to do it as soon as he gets here, we should
Yeah.
do it.
We should also try and get some rest so that if things do go wrong, we're a little more
Yeah.
alert.
You guys get some rest. I'll do the runes.
You should also get some rest.
You're not really going
He
to be
kind
able
of
to work out too efficiently
winks
if
at you,
you're
it's like-
tired.
I'm fine.
When was the last time you slept?
Huh. Charles told you about that.
No, but I can guess by now that,
He alluded to that.
Alluded. Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense
you two are
for
kind
him.
of not a...
Yeah, I don't fully need to sleep anymore.
So I'm guessing it might have been a few years, or do you just, like, not need to sleep, like...
I take rest every so often, every week or so. But
Alright. Oh, and I mean, I know
Yeah.
we haven't been gone, but... You get any new information from the captives of yours? Well, I guess the captives
If-
in general?
if you want information on them, you have to talk to the hobgoblins. I don't care about them.
Alright.
They're not important right now. Let's just focus on...
Moving the Titan before learning more about the Dark Gods. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. If you wouldn't mind sending me out, I will start on the runes.
Yeah, we all get out.
Okay.
I set up the hut off to the side or something.
Okay.
Just on
If
the
you
Titan.
need us, spells can't go through, but we can still hear you.
Yeah, I know how it works. He picks up a book and starts walking towards the Titan.
I'll leave Frostbite out, and just Frostbite acts like he's trying to help. So trying to give some sort of aid where possible.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Most of the time he's kind of just chewing Frostbite out of the way. But
And before I go to sleep, I'm like, I'll leave Frostbite out here so he can help you hold the book or something. Try and make it go a little faster.
fine, here. He hands the book to him. So yeah, you're able to go to sleep. Perrin circles the stone Titan, drawing different runes on the ground around him. So yeah, you're able to take a long rest without any problems.
I try and wake up a little bit before dawn caller,
Okay.
and then
Okay, yeah, you're able to.
We should probably remove the beams.
I'm not gonna mess with that. I just reach into the bag
Okay.
before he wakes up. I bring out Fluffy.
You throw out Fluffy? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Fluffy's out. Dawncaller wakes up and thinks he's just still there.
Good point.
In the morning, you look out and you see Perrin has put their pretty much the whole perimeter around the Snow Titan is now covered in runes. And there are multiple floating in the air as well. around the Stone Titan.
Now Frostbite give me like a Spark Notes version of what happened.
Okay. Frostbite pretty much just says that he was drawing runes all night. He never stopped. He was just drawing the whole time. He would glance up at the book, draw a rune, and continue that process.
Where is he now?
He's back at his desk writing in another book.
Any word from Charles?
Nope, not yet.
So presumably he's going to be here like nightfall or early morning tomorrow.
He'll... Hopefully he gets here today, but we'll see. By the end of his call, we'll hope he gets here.
I try and call Charles again.
Okay.
Hello, Charles.
You instantly hear multiple explosions. He's like, I'm coming, and just hangs up.
Okay.
I get the feeling that has to do with this.
Understand that him leaving his house is tricky for reasons. I was gonna offer if he wanted a ride through the office, see if that could help mitigate any of the dangers of leaving. But keeps hanging up before I'm able to ask.
He always does it his way. Doesn't matter if it's the best way or not.
So when we move this Titan,
Yes.
where? How?
How
You
I
both
can
seem-
explain my side of it. I don't know Charles's part. Where? I hope he knows. I hope that's what he's doing.
So there's some semblance, at least, of control of where this thing goes.
I assume so. Charles was able to get it in the right place last time, so...
Well then, what's your side of this thing?
Um,
What are the dangers that we need to be aware of? How does it move?
in a sense of how much I do, as I was pretty much your dragon here, I'm more a vessel to channel through because of my connection to it. Actually, if you wouldn't mind going into your office, I could show you some stuff.
Sure.
Okay. You go in, and he's like, well, you've been the first ones to see this in a long time. And he waves a hand over him as you see his appearance change. He turns into something that ends up looking quite a bit like your shield guardian. Kind of this mechanical creature.
So are you a construct or are you a, like, living of sorts?
I'm more living than your construct there.
Can I do like a history or some sort of check to see what he is?
Yeah, do a history check. You can as well if you would like.
Alright.
8.
8? Okay.
11.
11. Yeah. I would say, Synthe, you've heard legends of construct beings through the music you have learned, but that's about it.
So are you like, what's the word? Cyborg-esque then? It's like, part
That's
construct but part living?
That's a better meaning for it than construct, I guess. It's like, And he kind of opens his robe on the front, and you see there's actually a star in his chest. It's like, so, I'm not one of you. I'm not chosen by the gods, but...
You were forged by them.
in a sense, yes.
By them or by Charles?
I don't fully know. I know that I haven't always been this way. I know originally I was a lot like Irielynn, a changeling. That's why the first thing I did was get this constant spell on me, so I still had those powers. But I'm not fully sure of what happened before this body. But I know that it was lost in trying to transport this Titan. And
So one of the dangers, loss of physical body at least.
You lost your body.
Probably life.
from what I was told, life.
Life.
It was only through the god's power that I was brought back.
So it's not like your soul just up and goes out, so you can't just like move it to a different vessel for the time being until you get a new body. You just it's snuffed out.
Yeah.
That was, I assume, with the transport still being mostly successful.
Yeah, this, as far as I was told, was a successful transport. So, I'm not sure what will happen this time.
Nothing great.
I know that I'm still needed as a vessel to be channeled through for the Titan, but I don't know.
So what is this connection between you and the Titan?
The hard part is I don't remember my original research and how it initially happened. What I know is that I have a more powerful connection than any mage that has tried to study these. I don't know if it is now because of what I am, because we were both, in a way, created by gods, or if in my research before I figured out a way to take its essence and connect it to me. I am hoping with what the research I have done now, it'll be easier to connect to the Titan, but I'm honestly not sure.
The worrisome part of this is someone's going to potentially die, even as a best case scenario.
Yeah. I'm the only one that was brought back from last time.
So there were more?
There were more mages that aided.
How many? Sorry, how many?
2 others.
2 others. High level mages or?
I was the most powerful in the group at the time.
Were they adequately high level mages or were they just like
They were
mediocre
definitely
mages?
powerful mages, but yeah.
What are other possible hazards to this?
I don't know. I don't fully remember the first time. I remember what Charles has filled me in on. But past that, I don't have much.
Well, if we get the opportunity, I think we should ask Charles more information on this. Try and get as much knowledge of this before going in.
Thing is, I feel like he's probably gonna try to evade questions about that, saying it's probably better not to know.
He may, but
And
we'll
then-
just have to pressure him.
We're not gonna be able to ask before because he's busy with dealing with explosions, I suppose, and who knows if he'll answer afterwards if we're
It's
trying to ask him about that.
much more important that we at least know something going in. We can't go in blind. I feel like that's much more dangerous.
It would be more dangerous, but you might prefer it that way. What now? Do we just
Now
wait?
we have to wait for Charles. Hope he gets here before this thing activates.
You said your brother was here, right? Maybe you want to go talk to him before something happens, if anything. He said there was 2 mages helping him. You know magic. I don't.
I've made my peace.
Hopefully, though, with whatever happens, at least the town isn't destroyed. Because last time 2 mages helped. Right now, he's only got 1 extra mage.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we will. Well, of course, I guess it'd be 2 and... Well,
But
Dawncaller would be more than a quarter, if anything.
this
Or he
time,
would
this
stand
time we
there,
do have
but-
more champions. At the time, Charles was the only one left.
Yeah.
That could greatly aid
Do you
the
know
process.
if you were a champion beforehand?
No, I was never a champion.
Do you remember that, or is that what you were told?
I assume with how long I've been here, I would have been re-informed if I was.
Then maybe champions have a little extra life to them with this, seeing as Charles seemingly was not killed during it, so maybe we won't die, even if we are stasified, or however it is.
We'll have to find out.
I know we don't want to mess with those bag of beans, but we may have to if we're going to be stuck with the Dawncaller for eternity. Or for a lot longer. Pop them full of eggs. Or find a way to just...
I mean, I'm down with just seeing what happens with those.
I think that should be our next mission after this.
And if I, you know
Optimism.
what?
Helps us.
You know what? If we get even more of those, you can sell them and get more, be able to
They're
make
very
a few.
valuable.
You'd be able to get yourself more
They're
rooms.
very rare. I'm surprised you have that many.
I've got 12.
We found an egg that lays those eggs, so it's called a bean bag.
I mean, those things in themselves are rare. So,
How much do each of the eggs go for?
depends the seller, or depends the buyer.
I'd say probably a few hundred at least.
Someone who doesn't know what they are, they're just eggs. But if you go to a proper mage,
At least a few hundred for something of that quantity.
between 300 to 500 gold
So
per egg.
essentially, once we're done, or at least when we have some downtime, we reforge all our things into bags, get a lot of beans, summon pyramids, loot those for extra money, or die from those. That's a chance too. But I mean, you know, spawn 2 pyramids on top of each other. What can go wrong? 2 mummy lords fighting each other. Or at least you have a bunch of eggs.
We can
that you
either hope that they fight each other, or they might gang up against us.
It's called Summon Iron.
That's not a bet I would want to make, so...
Definitely not. So
Have fun with that.
we wouldn't put multiple at a time. We'd do like one at a time. But,
We would just have to go back to the sanctuary of a shrine.
presumably the bigger shrine, because that one has more power to not die from.
Would I have read at some point that shrines are able to ward off evil?
Yeah. They definitely have protection against them.
If anything evil pops up, the shrine has defenses
Yeah, and
to guard against
once we
them.
deal with this enough, and we'll probably be stronger by that point, we can probably deal with the beacon if that happens. But if not, you get a lot of eggs, you can sell them for a good amount of money, and you can build juice rooms. Yeah, cellars.
I'm sorry, what?
You know the bag of juice, right? The bag of holding that has just a bunch of juice in it?
Yes.
Yeah, we want more, so we're just gonna basically fill a room with
A bean
juice.
can turn into a geyser of juice.
Happened twice.
Alright.
Can turn
Yes, to each his own.
It's pretty good juice, though.
Can turn to water, milk, juice,
Beer.
beer, ale, I think, and oil.
I heard beef jerky at one point, but I'm not certain.
That would definitely be interesting, coming from a geyser.
Not gonna lie. Kinda want some of it, though. If it were to happen. So, are we just gonna wait now, or...?
Bring us back out of the office. But after he's...
Yeah. As he goes back to his hobgoblin form. Well, I'm gonna continue my research and wait for Charles. Up to you what to do.
I mean, right now, you could help with the Titan, or learn what to do afterwards.
As you're talking about this, a house appears in the corner of the room.
For whatever reason, like Loki, just like to players, I was like gonna be like Charles' house probably just like grows legs and then just walks around. I was like, I don't know what from, because I don't know exactly
That's
remember
Baba
what it
Yaga's
is.
house.
That's one of them, but that's like chicken legs. I'm talking about like just like mechanical legs, just spring up and it just starts
Mechanical
moving.
legs.
You're
Like a
probably
mechanical
thinking
house.
Howl's Moving Castle.
That thing floats in the sky though.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I was imagining just kind of gets up and walks off. Which means one way of moving, but...
Perrin turns like, well, that was timing.
That it was. He's here. But I'm
Yeah.
guessing he's not coming out.
No,
Or
yeah, that
opening
thing
the
has
door.
legs.
What?
The castle. It's
I
got
haven't
legs.
seen it though, so... I
So
mean,
I
I've
was
watched
pretty
snippets
sure
of Howl's Moving Castle, but I don't know. I haven't like watched the whole movie. So I guess we go in? Are you staying out?
Well, kind of need to be out here in order to do the spell, so...
Alright.
Let's see if we can get any more information off Charles then. Try and enter
Don
house.
Collar, do we leave him there, or...
As you
Wait,
walk towards the house, the door enters.
Opens.
Yes,
The
the
one
door
enters itself.
the door opens, and 3 figures walk out.
Charles, Speedy, and the apprentice.
You see, in front is Charles. Right behind him is Speeby. And you see with him is someone in dark cloaks. Appearance is being hidden. Well, let's do this.
How long are you safe out here?
That's why we're doing this quick.
Alright.
What other dangers are there besides dying, even if it's successful?
If it's successful,
Did you die?
no.
I'm saying, like, if you were dying and were brought back by the gods or something like that.
Oh, no. No, I haven't died yet.
What happened to Perrin?
Perrin? So he showed you guys. He did not survive the initial teleportation. But luckily, with some help, I was able to bring him back.
So did you build his new form?
In a sense, yes.
Is the star the only thing keeping him alive?
Yes.
That's not great.
It's the best I can do.
I mean, it's yeah.
I am a cleric.
He's alive, but...
What are other dangers if
Wait,
we are
so-
successful
sorry.
besides dying?
But if you die, was his soul completely just broken? Or was it just like his body destroyed?
I'm not sure. I was aided during all of it,
So the gods were the one doing most of the work then.
pretty much.
Alright.
Other dangers. Pretty much we all die.
Including
So
missing
that's
everyone
best
around
case
here?
scenario.
Best case scenario is... best case scenario, everyone's fine. I've been told that that's how it's supposed to go. It was more the channeling too much magic. Luckily there's more of us here, more powerful, so we should be okay. But we should probably get to this before I am found.
Yes. Also, are you okay? Lots of explosions. Also, Dawn Caller. Do we bring him in here? Or would that just, like, lower our success rate?
Hopefully
have
he will aid
stars.
it. He is chosen and has stars.
Lowering the clear rate, everyone. Alright, let's do it.
Okay. So he walks over to the front of the Titan, and he kind of points to each side, and his two apprentices go to either side of him. A little bit spread out. You can see that the floating runes in the sky is kind of like one gravitates and locks place in front of him. He kind of points to two others and they lock place in front of them. It's like, if you wouldn't mind circling around and choosing a rune.
Dawn Caller, we got work to do.
Okay.
Put Dawn Caller between us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're his handlers, basically,
Mhm.
so...
Okay. Charles kind of waves and runes lock in front of everyone.
Do we need to touch these?
No, please don't.
Understood.
Yes, perhaps explain what it is that we have to do.
So, this is gonna sound bad, but I promise you it's not quite as bad as it sounds. Pretty much I'm gonna be channeling your will to move this thing.
Can we not channel our own wills to move the thing?
You can, but then yours will contest with mine.
And I'm guessing you're trying to use all of ours.
I'm
because
trying-
You know the location as compared to all of
Yes,
us.
I'm trying to have the power of all of ours first, just mine.
Should we know where it's at, or would it be
The
safer
less
to
you
put it
know, the better.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
on? How do we know if it's under attack then?
Ooh.
Or would you just keep an eye on it?
19.
19. He appears to be telling the truth. Or what he believes is the truth.
Okay.
What was your question?
How do we know if it's under attack, or if we need to protect it or something?
Trust me, you'll know.
I have frostbite. Keep.
I mean, would we know before it's released?
Before... Oh, I hope so.
Okay.
You know what? Just a moment.
Hurry.
Dawn Caller,
Huh?
may I have the bag, please?
Okay.
Pull out a fluffy. Pull out all 3 fluffies.
Okay.
Toss them. Them 3 Plus frostbite, I'll have them keep a perimeter watch just in case then.
Take the bag of beans. We need shriekers. Alarm system, go! It's what they are.
These, I 100% am using them as alarms right now.
Okay, so a goat appears,
Okay.
and the tiger is back, and another direwolf.
Oh,
That's a
no.
good thing. Scratch him on the head.
Yeah.
How does Dawncaller react to a second mock Fluffy? The second the Fluffy.
He just kind of looks at him. He's like,
It's an imposter, Fluffy.
not as good as the Fluffy.
You are right. You know, just kind of. You're definitely better. Don't worry about it.
Do we want our items out here? Do we want to have them out? Would that help at all?
And then I have each of the animals kind of perimeter.
Okay. He's like, definitely have your items on you. He's like, oh, forgot. Hey, you guys out there. He points to like the hobgoblins standing around. Get out of here.
Hey, you hobgoblins! Snap!
I have the direwolf growl at them.
Don't be.
And like,
Don't.
okay. And they just leave.
Out the door. So just one or both? I'm guessing you want us to hold all of them that we have, right? Or present
Yeah,
them?
keep everything on you.
All right,
Definitely.
Girl it is. Oh, since these are locked in front, are we able to safely move? Like, is this something that we have to be like constantly standing in front of it to make sure nothing bad happens, or like, can we? Because I probably gotta want to crouch here to open this up.
Do you need to move?
I just need to probably crouch down a bit so I can put this on the ground to open it. No, I don't have to. It would be a little harder, but
He waves his hand and the rune backs up.
all right. I'm gonna lower it, open my case, take out Miracle Grow and my violin,
Okay.
and then close it and strap it on my back again.
Okay.
Sling it over, but still.
I will. Hesitantly drop my form.
Okay.
To have a little sun thingy
Okay.
showing. And then I'll keep the dagger at ready access as well.
Okay. Okay, everyone ready for this?
No, but let's do it.
Sounds about right. And he waves his hand, and the rune that was in front of you circles up to the top, and your both of your vision, unless you are trying to contest it.
No.
No? Okay. All of your vision goes black, including frostbites.
Well, seeing as it's part of hers, I would imagine that too.
Mhm.
Wait, was Frostbite should have been with her then, or?
I had him on my shoulder looking back,
Oh, okay.
and then the other animals were kind of
The ones that formed the
sitting
perimeter
behind the other
Mhm.
guys,
Okay.
the other parts of the perimeter.
Okay, and if both of you make wisdom checks.
Wisdom checks or saves?
Checks.
Oh god, I want to use you, but you're gonna
Oh
screw me
boy!
over. You've had me now
Um,
thinking like, what dice do I use?
I
that's
say
not gonna
both
screw
of
me over?
both of you have advantage.
Advantage?
Oh, not the worst.
Oh, don't screw me over. Jesus. Oh no.
A
Little
nat
better.
20?
Okay.
Wisdom, you said, right?
Yep.
13.
Okay. So, as you feel this spell taking place, you feel almost like you're being pulled into the Titan. Lynn, you see Suena in you. Sorry, brain stopped working. You're able to see in this room again, and you see someone is standing over the Titan and putting a hand on its shoulder, almost like she is forcing it to do something.
She has her hand on the Titan's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You also notice that Charles's apprentice is also looking around. And you see come up. You notice that someone is standing behind you and putting a hand on the Titan. You notice that coming from behind this champion is a man that appears to be in what looks like dragon scale armor and is putting a hand on the other shoulder.
Not any of the gods that we have talked about yet? Well, that...
You don't
our
off the bat
companions-
recognize this god.
Okay.
Then you both feel this pulse, like this energy wave come off of the Titan. Lynn, you see as this wave goes off, Perrin falls to the ground. Speeby falls to the ground. Charles falls to the ground. Dawncaller falls. And then Synthe falls. You and the apprentice are the only ones still standing. But as you're watching each person fall, you look back and the Titan is gone. And so are the gods that were standing above you.
And the runes?
The runes have also disappeared.
I send Frostbite to Dawncaller. I'll go up to Synthe.
Okay.
Check for a pulse.
You notice that the apprentice also runs straight to Charles. You check for a pulse on Dawncaller?
I went
Or
to
you
Synthe.
check on Synthe.
Yeah.
There's a very weak one.
I search around for his
Synthe,
potion.
you are currently unconscious and at 0 hit points.
Neat.
I search for his health potion.
First health potion? Okay.
Well, the star potion, fill it with healing,
Okay.
and give it to him.
Okay. Since you wake up to Lynn over you feeding the potion, you feel terrible. You feel as if your body is about to fall apart almost.
Am I still able to speak?
Just barely.
Still better than last time.
Frostbite goes over to Dawncaller. He notices that Dawncaller is also just barely alive.
I have Frostbite start looking around, seeing if he has a potion on him, by chance.
Okay. Dawncaller does not appear to have anything. But as you're kind of looking up and around, you notice that the apprentice is helping Charles up, and they're both currently going over to Speeby.
I go to Perrin then. I
Okay.
will relegate the duties of reviving Dawncaller to Frostbite.
Okay.
I'm assuming that since we're connected, Frostbite also has control over the other animals that I summoned.
Yes, he does.
I'll have him bring the animals over, try like cuddle with Dawn Caller.
You're gonna cuddle him back to life.
You know what? He was very excited about the fluffies. I'm hoping some optimism helps out here.
Okay.
And I'll see if his main fluffy, a couple licks to the face, see if that helps out or anything.
Okay.
And yeah.
You
Well,
get
that's
over to
happening.
Perrin, and there is no pulse.
I mean, he's a
You-
construct.
As you get to him, you notice that he is back in his construct form. The star in his chest is shattered.
I sit down. I'll take the star from the ring, and I'll try and put it where the last one was, see if that does anything.
You don't even feel like you're able to will it in. Then you notice that Charles has picked up Speeby and is running to the house, with the apprentice right behind him.
The animals I summoned were direwolf, goat, and what else?
Tiger.
Tiger. I think tigers have decent strength. I'll call over for Bank, have him help me move Perrin into the house.
Okay. Okay, so you're getting the tiger to come help you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's able to go over and with some aid is able to carry Perrin. You head in the house?
Mm-hmm. Like, once I noticed that they were bringing the other two into the house, well, bringing Speevy in, I was gonna try and keep up as much as I could.
Okay. Synthe, what are you doing?
Pretty sure I'm just lying on the floor, aren't I? Because I can't really move.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
How much does the healing potion heal?
I'm not so sure it's
It's
like how
you're
much it
at
heals is for
health,
the fact
but
that
you're
Exhaustion
pretty
and all
much
that still, yeah.
still
so it does
dead,
like a
but
44 plus something or whatever for the superior healing. No, superior healing 60.
44 is...
Greater healing.
It's greater.
Superior is a 64 plus 4.
I thought 44 was the smallest one.
No, 2d4
No,
plus
2d4 is.
2 is the
Oh.
smallest one. So it'd be 64 plus 6.
Yeah, I'll check how much I heal you then.
But I'm not even, I mean, it's still for the fact that, like,
Yeah, I know.
my
But,
soul nearly got yanked out of my body, dude.
maybe you can survive an Eldritch Blast then. If I roll poorly on an Eldritch Blast, you can survive.
I mean, I can still teleport closer to the house if you need me to.
Damn it, it's 44 plus 4?
64 plus 6. For superior healing.
The one that's in that
for the
thing?
one that you gave, yeah.
Yes, this is a superior healing, so it's a 64 plus 6.
You are currently at 5.
Jesus.
He's currently at 5 hit points no matter what.
No, 5
No,
levels
5
of
levels of
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Oof. Okay. You have 17 hit points.
It doesn't matter.
It's something.
Yeah.
At least you're not dead.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure these things each go away, like, for each level down it goes.
Per
yeah,
day.
it's per long rest you lose
Yeah,
a
but
level.
I mean, like, if I go down from, like, 4 to 3, my hit point maximum is still back to, like, full, not just halved.
Yeah.
teleport still. So if you need me to get closer, I'll do it. You just gotta let me know, because I'm kind of dazed.
As you follow Charles in, you notice that there is no initial area. The door just goes straight to the main room. You notice that Charles already has Speeby awake. It appears like just in the short time you took getting Perrin on the tech. Yeah.
House, yeah.
He has already gotten Speeby awake. Appears to be in about the same condition as Synthe. But you take in Perrin, they seem very distracted at the moment, but you're able to go in the house.
Call out to the other apprentice, "Hey! You, the nameless one."
They turn and look at you.
I'm like pointing to the body of Perrin.
That they kind of get Charles's attention, and he comes over. He's like, "I'm afraid there's not much I can do, but yeah, we might as well try. Get him on the main table in my workshop. Take him in." The apprentice is following right behind Charles the whole time. And yet he instantly just grabs tools, pulls out his hammer, and starts just moving with a speed you would not expect from how he looks. And the apprentice seems to be aiding him along the way, a few times almost telling him what to do. If you would like to help, you can try to get in, or you can just watch.
Since Lynn doesn't know anything that they're trying to do, they think it's best to stay on the sidelines.
Okay. As Lynn is watching, you see multiple times Charles gets very frustrated. You can tell it's still not going the best.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, let me keep working. As he's going, he eventually just throws his hammer to the ground. So, there's nothing I can do. Can't bring him back from what happened to him this time. And Charles kind of just stands there, just still looking at Perrin.
I changed my shape to look like the hobgoblin form that he took,
Okay.
and then just kind of stand there.
Okay. And we're going to end the session there.